Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT, and you guys are absolutely mental. This is the third consecutive day we've uploaded this series. That's because yesterday you guys hit well over 3,000 likes on the episode. I didn't think you guys would do it. I don't normally upload series on consecutive days, especially back to back, because I like to have a little bit of variety every now and then. But I set a target of 3,000 likes. Genuinely didn't think you guys could do it, and here we are for our third consecutive day of the Ravens franchise series here on Madden 19. Now, we're going to try to get even more wild. I don't like uploading the same series back to back, but let's see if this time we can smash 4,000 likes, and I'll do it for, what does this make, a fourth consecutive day? A potential fourth consecutive day, which don't think I've ever done in the history of my channel. You guys were literally 400 likes away from 4,000. I don't know if you guys can do it. 3,000 was a lot. I didn't think you guys could do that. But let's see if you guys can prove me wrong, and let's see if we can smash 4,000 likes on today's episode for another episode of the series to be uploaded tomorrow. Like I said, not sure if you guys can do it, but let's see if you can prove me wrong. And I just nonchalantly, hit my air conditioner or my fan, so I'm going to pretend it didn't happen. Well, guess I'm not pretending it didn't happen because I mentioned it, but let's just move on. But anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much. You guys are enjoying the series. Although we lost last episode, you guys are awesome. You guys are my family. Just thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, guys. We're literally 500 subscribers, less than 500 subscribers away from 200,000. So if you've yet to join the family, make sure to hit that subscription button and turn on the notifications so you do not miss any uploads of this series. Be sure to leave your trade suggestions in the comment section below, and the ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones we use next episode. Gonna be doing a ton of trade attempts in today's episode, making up for the last two episodes since we didn't do a trade last episode. So gonna be doing more than normal trade attempts at the beginning of this episode, and then we're gonna jump into the game against the Cincinnati Bengals, hopefully to get our first win of this series. And I do want to say, I turned the run blocking sliders up just a little bit for my offensive line. You guys told me to do that since the run game is so difficult in this year's game, to try to make the series a little bit more balanced. So I tried that. If you guys don't like it, let me know. And one more thing before we do get into trades, I do want to run across you guys. This is something I changed last series to make things more fun, and you guys hated it because I didn't really mention it. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but you guys absolutely just did not like it at all. But I want to see if you guys want me to change it to arcade mode. From what I've heard from the developers, arcade mode's not as insane as it was last year, but it makes the gameplay a little bit more fun. So let me know, and let's see if we can get a top-rated comment with either yes or no, and I'll mention that comment next episode, whether you want me to put it on arcade mode or not. If anything, if you guys say yes, we could try it next episode. If it's like way too easy or just a little bit way too wild, we could change it right back. But if it makes things just more entertaining, I'll be all for it. But that's all up to you guys, and that's why basically you guys run the series and I just record myself talking in front of a freaking camera. But with that said, dudes, let's go into top comment number 1, and this comes from Joshua Fortner. Says, with 273 thumbs up to get Dez Bryant free agency. Number 1, not gonna lie, I probably would have not done this regardless, but I think the thing is that this is week 2. He's probably already signed. And yep, he's already signed. So all the top free agents, aside from Robert Ayers Jr., is signed. So he's unsigned. But kind of crazy that it's 84 overall is still unsigned. Although he is 32, that's crazy. I'm not going to sign him, but still find that a little wild. Jeremy Hill is still available. Don't know why he is, but I don't think we need another running back as of right now. So we'll leave him be. So I'm sorry, Josh, but Dez Bryant got signed by somebody else, and we'll see. Maybe I'll look in this episode to see where exactly he got signed. Now, the next trade suggestion with 253 thumbs up, Dean Schroeder says to get Denzel Ward or Adoree Jackson. Now, Denzel Ward, I can tell you right now, is more than likely not going to happen, but we'll try it just to, show you that I tried. And then Adoree Jackson. For my Tennessee Titans, I would love to get, but since he is young, he might be hard to get to. So we'll at least attempt it, but if they don't go through, they don't go through. And I just like to at least attempt your guys' trade suggestions, but sometimes it just would take way too much, and it would be more detrimental to the series than not to actually put in what it would take for the deal to be accepted. But hey, I'm saying that without knowing for sure. And I do want to add one more corner to the team, but if this deal doesn't go through, we have a backup plan that is a suggestion via you guys in the comments from last video. So first, we will go to the Cleveland Browns, and I'm going to show you right now. I'd be willing to bet my channel that this is just not going to work since he's like the fourth overall draft pick last year, 81 overall rookie. It's just I'll show you right now. Like, do I do this? Okay, I'll give you my top. Well, they're not even interested in Marshall Yanda. I'll show you right now. 90 overall left in. That barely even bumps it up. We'll give you my next overall highest player, Jimmy Smith. And we'll throw in a first-round draft pick. I'm just going to show you guys, like, this is just not even, it's not even be halfway. Okay, that was actually a little bit closer than I expected, but this is how much it would take to bring in an 81 overall rookie. See, that's not even, yeah, it's just not a thing. So that is what it is. I told you guys it was going to happen. But I just want to show you guys that I at least attempted it. Now, Tennessee Titans. I would love to get my boy Adoree Jackson. I'm not sure what his overall is. It is 84. Okay, so I highly doubt this happens. He's a second-year player, only worth $610K towards the cap. This might be just as hard as the Denzel Ward trade. That's just the problem with some of these like top suggested comments. We're going to attempt them, but they just more than likely aren't going to work. Just with how Madden trade logic is. Some players it's dumb, it's weird. Some players you can get for like a 5th round draft pick, and it's just ridiculous. And then some players you could trade your whole entire life away and not get them. But we'll show you guys. So I would be willing to trade away one of these corners in a swap. Tavon Young, Marlon Humphrey, Brandon Carr. They'd be interested in him. They're not. He's 32 years old. He's the guy I'd probably ship on somewhere. But just to show you, Tavon Young. I know he's a young corner. That's actually really funny. Didn't mean that pun like that actually happened, but it did. We'll just roll with it. But they're not interested in him. Right, quarterback. I'm not obviously trading Lamar Jackson. Why did the Titans want a quarterback? We have Mariota. That's a little bit ridiculous, but they need a linebacker at every single position. Are they interested in any of these guys? They're not, unfortunately. Judon. Would I be willing to trade away Judon? Let's submit this through. Dog, what? So, why, number one, why the heck do they value Adoree Jackson at 1 star? Number 2, I thought this was going to be in the red. Number 3, I'm confused. So we probably could have, that's, I guess, a learning experience. Maybe we could have got Adoree Jackson for a freaking, like, 5th string running back. I don't know, but how is that, I'm mad. I'm actually kind of upset about that, but we got Adoree Jackson, but I'm just really confused at what just partook in our existence. So, Adoree Jackson is now a Baltimore Raven. What this means now for this series is since we just traded away Judon, I'm sorry. Like, if you liked him, I didn't. I thought I was just doing that to prove a point. Did not think it was actually going to be accepted, but it is what it is. So, Shaquem, it's too late. But Shaquem Griffin, oh, we can actually convert him to left outside linebacker. Okay, so what we're going to do, you can't convert his position, which is just really aggravating. But what we are going to do, boys, is we'll convert Terrell Suggs. No, we don't even have to convert him. We'll just put him in the depth chart as the starter. And Shaquem Griffin will get his first career NFL start and get his NFL debut as a starter. Now, this is where the problem is. So many people wanted me to get, as you see right here, with 220 thumbs up, 228 thumbs up, Rye Kitty Pie, and Highlight City wanted me to get Desmond King from the trade block. And that is something we brought up last episode, was talking about whether I should trade for players only on the trade block or not, or maybe just indulge sometimes here or there and get players off the trade block. So it's a little bit more realistic to get players off the trade block than it is just to randomly trade elsewhere. So let's see if he's still available in the first place. So Desmond King is available, 23 years old, 82 overall. He's a young one. He definitely is a young one. But what does it take to get a young, good corner off the trade block? So, do we really need, I don't know, I don't want to trade Alex Collins, but is there any player that they are interested in? Nico Siragusa. Do we trade him away? How close would this be? See, they only value him at 1 star, but he's still really young. Now, is there any backup right tackle they would want? Alex Lewis by chance? They don't want him. Looking for a lower overall player that they are somewhat interested in. Patrick Ricard. They're kind of interested in him. We're about to get, oh, see, dudes, we could have got Adoree Jackson for something like this since they did value him at 1 star. I need to keep mental note of that so you could use that in a video. But Desmond King. We're going to trade away our fullback. We don't really, we completely changed our scheme up. We don't even use a fullback. So all I have to do now really is throw in maybe Bronson Kafusi. Maybe this will be accepted. Welcome to the team, Desmond King. And with that, we have added 2 extremely young cornerbacks to the roster. Now 3 out of our top 4 corners are all first or second year players, which now means we can trade these 2 guys away if any team actually out there is there are a couple teams out there interested in Brandon Carr, so that can eventually be helpful in a trade and have great depth at the cornerback position. So we've already made 2 huge trades happen in today's episode. One of them didn't really mean to happen, but it is what it is. And now with that, we will attempt one final trade for today's episode. This will probably be the only episode we actually make multiple trades happen because it's kind of making up for last episode too. But with 234 thumbs up, WS3 says to trade for Juju Smith. Now once again, with him being a young player, it might be rather difficult to bring him in, but like I said, I am looking for, he would probably be our number 2 receiver. We need somebody to step up and be a solid number 2 receiver. We have John Brown, and just with the way he plays, I'm not the biggest fan of John Brown. But let's see if we can somehow make this deal happen. So are they interested in one of these guys by chance? Not interested. So that kind of already makes a fail happen. Left outside linebacker. Are they interested in one of our backups we have here? We have Albert McClellan and Tyus Bowser. And keep in mind, these guys aren't starting. SHAQUEM Griffin is. So, not interested in either of those guys either. So that's a little unfortunate. Right outside linebacker, I'm not trading away Terrell Suggs, but how about Tim Williams or Zadarius Smith? Not interested in either of them either. Is this where we trade away Eric Weddle? I don't want to trade him away just yet because a lot of you guys like him. A third, and Alex Collins since we have Tariq Cohen. And yeah, that's about halfway to going through. So unfortunately, what I might do really quick to try, because I do want a number 2 receiver. The number 1 need is a left outside linebacker. Is there any? I have a really good idea of what we can do. So let's find a team. What I will do really quick is I'll try to find a team that is interested in Brandon Carr since we don't need 6 good corners, and try to get a really good either left tackle or they wanted a left outside linebacker or free safety. So one of those 3 positions, and see if I can get a player to use in a deal to potentially bring in Juju Smith. So we might actually make this deal happen. So we're going to end up getting Glover Quinn from the Detroit Lions. We're going to have to throw in like a 6th-round pick for this to work, I think. And it was accepted. So Glover Quinn is now a Baltimore Raven, but this is for a potential 3-way trade. So Glover Quinn added into the deal. They are interested in him. How interested are they actually? Because we want your receiver Juju Smith for him straight up. It'll probably be less than halfway, and that's what I expected. So now what we have to do is throw in potentially a 2nd-round draft pick for him. Gets kind of close. And now if we throw in Alex Collins, will this be accepted? And it wasn't. But if we use our 1st-round draft pick and it is on a wide receiver, that's an 81 overall, but we could potentially trade up for another 1st-round draft pick. I don't even know if this will be accepted by itself. Going to submit the offer. It still declined. Still declined. So close, guys, but no cigar. So what I think I'm just going to do is just try to get the Steelers' 1st-round draft pick or maybe a 2nd-round draft pick. We do get their 1st. So basically what just happened, a 3-way trade, we get a 1st-round draft pick for 32 overall Brandon Carr. So I think that ended up being a pretty freaking successful first portion of the video as we add 2 extremely young corners, and we also get a 1st-round draft pick while trading away one of our older corners who we no longer needed. So dudes, like I said, if your trade was not featured in today's episode, be sure to leave your trades in the comment section below, and the ones with most thumbs up will be the ones that we do implement in the next episode. With that said, now it is time to travel to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio to hopefully get our 1st win of Lamar Jackson's NFL career. The first drive of this ball game, let's try and just be smart and not turn the ball over. This drive, we'll consider a win if we end up kicking the football. So, that's what all coaches say. RB down. Oh, that could be a big play. Why don't they try to catch the ball? That happens so much in this game. Just as a genuine question, if I'm doing something wrong, I want you guys to help me. But genuine question, if I hold A there, are they not supposed to go up for the ball? Genuine question. Let me know in the comments below. Why is it 3rd and 24? Because we got sacked in the prior play. Why didn't I show you it? Because halfway through the commentary, my phone started ringing. So, didn't want to be unprofessional. But 3rd and 24. So let's see if we can just do something here. Hey, down the seam. Hayden Hurst is going to make the catch. Dog, bad. So that's another thing. Okay, so I hate to be negative right at the start, but that's another thing I find extremely weird about this game. I see that animation happen so many times. Like the dog, he made a catch. That should, if anything, that should be a fumble. He makes a catch. He's falling down. Like he's had the ball for 15 minutes, and then he gets hit, and then he gets stripped. Like, should that not have been a fumble at least? I don't know. We're going to have to punt the freaking football. This game's got off to a brilliant start. So we have them to a 3rd down and 7. They keep running the football, and thank God they're AI and don't realize that this year's game you can't run the football. So it is a 3rd and 7. Hopefully we can just hold them to a field goal. They got a 1st down a second ago throwing the football. Okay, that's going to be a throw. Huh. How did I missed the tackle. Andy Dalton always destroys me in all my franchise series. It's the weirdest thing because it's Andy freaking Dalton, but he always has massive games against me. So now that I remember that, I'm kind of worried. 3rd down and 12. If they pick it up this time, I'm going to be a sad man. Home to a field goal, I'll consider it somewhat of a win. Throw the drag, I dare you. Hey, Andy, can we get pressure? That's a touchdown. What is my defense doing? How did they... Okay, so I'm upset, like Drake said. So, I just don't know how we didn't cover that. Really don't know. But 7-0. Andy Dalton, the man. 3rd down and 10, man. We are on the verge of 2 consecutive 3-and-outs. Not the... That's a pick. That's a pick. No, it's not. John Brown, just lucky. Completely lucky. Awful decision from me, but it worked. Well, we ran the ball. Lost 5 yards. Threw an incompletion. Once again, it's 3rd and 15. Hard. Getting pressured. Give me a second. Throw this to B. That's going to be John Brown with the catch. See, if we can at least get like -2 seconds to throw the freaking football, we can find ways to get completions. Our offensive line is just not really pass protecting too well right now. But hey, at least Lamar Jackson stood in there, made the throw, even though he was about to get absolutely obliterated. But a 1st down is a 1st down. Hopefully, this time around, don't throw a pick in plus territory. Either the Bengals sideline has got our team signs, or something crazy is going on within the AI. Because every time I run the football or run a play action, it's wild. They blitz. Just great play calling from the Cincinnati Bengals. On 3rd down and long here. Listen, I was waiting on Tariq Cohen around the field, but he ran into my tight end and just sat there for a second. So it's another 61-yard field goal they're suggesting for me. It's an 11-mile-per-hour wind. If anybody can do this, this is Justin Tucker. 61-yard field goal. Justin, that's perfect. Justin, I'm begging. Oh, why would they suggest it if I couldn't make it? Dang. That was actually really close. I got full power on it. It was full accuracy, but it's just things just continue not to really go my way. 3rd down and 8, man. Got to be great here and hopefully make the stop because we've got to get something turned around on offense. So they got some men open. The drag's going to be open. He can throw to the drag. We can make the stop just shy of the 1st down marker. What a play from veteran Eric Weddle saying that he does not need to be traded away. Age is just a freaking number. They're going for the field goal. Now the 11-mile-per-hour wind should remotely kind of be at their face, like towards their face this time. So maybe they don't make this because this is still a super long field goal. There's no way they make this, right? They're going to make it. Wow. Dog, that's like a 58-yard field goal. 1st down and 10. Hayden Hurst has a ton of space. He's going to make this catch. Doesn't break the tackle, but that is the first time we've completed the first pass and picked up a 1st down on the first play of a drive. Dogs, this could be another punt. 3rd and 10. We need a miracle right here. Like, I can't make the reads in time. Carl Lawson with the sack. Bros, this is bad. Jimmy Smith, please. Jimmy Smith with the interception. That's what we need, man. We need something to get this team going because as of right now, we're not going anywhere. We're going to freaking Antarctica, if anywhere, and it's going to be cold. So only about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. I got to start, like, my clock management skills aren't good, so I need to start, you know, being better at that. Okay, why? over the middle. That's Tariq Cohen. Finally getting something going in this drive. Not going to use any timeouts just yet until we absolutely need to. Scrambling here with Lamar Jackson. We pick up about 15 yards, get out of bounds. Action pass. Hayden Hurst open on the slant. That's going to be a first down and more. He powers his way to the 15-yard line. We have 2 timeouts, so don't have to be in so much of a hurry, but we are going hurry up here. No dumb mistakes. No dumb mistakes. Just going to scramble, take the yards. Lamar Jackson, we can get a block. Lamar Jackson gets into the... No way. Dog, I'm trying to dive into the end zone, bro. This game sometimes is questionable. Does questionable things, but we have probably 2 plays now to get into the end zone on this QB sneak, and if we don't, I might cry. We do it regardless. That took a lot. That was hard. But we do cut this game to a 3-point deficit going into halftime. So guys, this isn't good. The Bengals are driving, and they're within the red zone now. So we need some type of huge stop, or this, we could be outscored. Pick! Eric Weddle, please. Why'd you run backwards? Eric's a slow man. AJ Green's going to catch him. Nope, bad AJ. AJ, can you stop? AJ? Okay, so we get the pick. Huge play. Eric Weddle, I thought that was his second pick of the game, but it's not. Tariq Cohen, we actually got a big run. That's our biggest run of the game and probably biggest run of the series, and he gets hurt. 3rd down and 7, dudes. We have got to get this. If not, 3rd down and 7. No picks. Let's at least get the field goal here. I just got to dump it out to the running back, Tariq Cohen. Took a little bit too long to accelerate after the catch. That's going to set up for a 4th down and 5, that is. We're going to have to kick the field goal, 47-yard field goal. I can't even see. I don't know where the field goal meter is. This is gonna miss. I mean, what do you want me to do there? I have no idea where that's a field goal. We made it. Right down the middle. 10-all. This has been an ugly game. A freaking super ugly game. This could be big. Why throw it there? Okay, this is one of those times I have to go back and see what Lamar was thinking. So how does a ball that's supposed to go right in here for a potential touchdown go right there? How does it end up right here? How does that happen? 3rd down and 10. We cannot let them pick this up, or it could be a GG. Could easily be that's a good play. That's a good play. Marlon, not Marlon. That's Jackson, or Dory Jackson, our newest member of the squad, with the huge pick. We are now like 20 yards away from field goal range. I am going to try my best to just play for the win, choose some clock while picking up a couple yards at a time, throw some checkdowns, and we hopefully can come out of Cincinnati with an extremely ugly, but a win is a win. Big play, huge play. 3rd down and 2. Gotta have it. Absolutely gotta have it. Willie Snead on the slant, picks it up. We are literally 10 yards away from being in for sure field goal range to somehow, some way coming out of Cincinnati with the win. Here we are, guys. We're literally like 5 yards from field goal range here. We just can't get sacked. It's the #1 goal here. X is open. That's going to be a catch. John Brown with the 1st down. In for sure field goal range now. Now all we have to do is just line up the potential field goal, and Justin Tucker's not going to miss, right? So 3rd down and 10, Cincinnati's used their first 2 timeouts. Let's just not throw an incompletion here and make them at least use their last one. Okay, that's going to be Hayden Hurst. He's going to pick up just enough for the 1st down. Huge play, as now all it's going to do is come down to the final Justin Tucker kick. Tariq Cohen into the 1-yard line. Huh. That was anticlimactic. There we go, dudes. Calling the timeout with 2 seconds remaining. We're literally at the 1-yard line. No way whatsoever Justin Tucker misses this. Not even getting iced. 18-mile-per-hour wind. Perfect field goal. It is up as your Baltimore Ravens, in extremely ugly fashion, come out of Cincinnati with a 13-10 win, giving Lamar Jackson his first career win as a starting quarterback in the NFL. It was one of the ugliest games I've ever played, but as we try to learn this new Madden game, we will take whatever we can get. As Lamar Jackson, 14 of 25, 165 yards, touchdown, no picks. That no pick thing right there. I know we had 2 drop picks in this game, but if it wasn't for that turnover differential, like -3 in our favor, we wouldn't have won. We actually have 2 players we can upgrade. Our starting middle linebacker, CJ Mosley, is all the way up to an 86 overall with his confidence boost. And also our starting left tackle, Ronnie Staley, I guess we'll go ahead and help out our scheme, bump him up to a 76 overall pass protector, which does give him a full 80 overall, as that does help us out quite a bit as we do improve to 1-1 on the year. As next episode, we will be taking on the Denver Broncos, who are 0-2 on the year. Hopefully, we can get our second win of the year and improve to plus 500 on the year. But that is going to do it, guys. Hopefully, you did enjoy. Like I said, let's see if you guys can completely shock the YouTube world and smash 4,000 likes on today's episode to bring a 4th consecutive episode to the channel tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, turn on the notification bell if you haven't, and leave your trade suggestions in the comment section below. The ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones that we do implement in the next episode. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.